Hello, everyone, and welcome to the New England Sports Network. Gorilla Monsoon at ringside here in the Boston Garden with my longtime friend and colleague, his lordship, Alfred Hayes. 11 big matches lined up. Of course, the big one, the Intercontinental title on the line. Bruno Sammartino trying to take it away from the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the big Bunkhouse Battle Royal.
And that alone is worth the price of admission.
It certainly is. A whole lot of money involved in that one. Plenty of action. Let's go up to our ring announcer.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 249 pounds, Jimmy Jack Funk. And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, the Golden Boy, Danny Spivey.
Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside in the Boston Gardens. A tremendous crowd on hand. Joining me at ringside here, his lordship, Alfred Hayes, after a very nice vacation in your homeland.
Yes, I really enjoyed that. But it's fun, and it's really nice to be back. And where better could I be than right here in Boston?
Boy, this is a town that a lot of exciting things happen in. And right now we're looking at the Golden Boy, Danny Spivey, and his opponent, the Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger, yes, Jimmy Jack Funk, and you may call him the Lone Ranger, but he's certainly a force in there, in the ring. He's one of the hottest in the heavyweight ranks today, and I think Spivey might be on the wrong end of a decision here.
Well, I happened to catch a glimpse of him up in the North End earlier this afternoon, Alfred, and he had the mask on.
you haven't seen him full face yet?
No, absolutely not. Spivey gaining control immediately. Jimmy Jack taking a little walk for himself, the sign of a true ring veteran.
Yes, he's learning the tricks of that particular route right now, because when he first was wrestling with the WWF, he didn't take the easy way out at all.
Tower of London still there, I presume.
Yes, nobody sold it, nobody's bought it.
Queen is still there, she's doing well.
She did ask about you.
She did, oh my God, I can't believe it.
She wants you to go to one of her tea parties.
Oh, I'd love it. Golden Boy slips right out underneath, comes up with a hammerlock of his own. And he can apply the pressure with that 6'8" frame of his. You can see the look of pain on, oh, look at that. That's one of the nicest break moves I've ever seen.
Yes, a very astute move. Spivey made a lot of progress last year. I wonder if 1987 is going to be his year where he makes, in fact, more progress.
Well, I'm sure he wants to forget about 1986. That's where he suffered that severe knee injury that required some orthoscopic surgery. However, he seems to be back and pretty close to 100%.
Yes,
he's demonstrating right here that he is anyway.
Yes, Spivey, he doesn't stop for anything, and he moves all the time. And I think he's a match for Jimmy Jack Funk in strength.
Oh, look out. Atomic drop coming up. Nailed him with it. Oh, drop kick by the big guy.
Well, he's certainly moving around very, very well for the beginning of 1987. He obviously didn't do too much celebrating the way he's running around this ring.
Almost knocked the mask off him.
Yeah.
Almost drop kicked the mask right off the kisser of Jimmy Jack.
I think you'd give anything to see his face.
Yes,
gorilla.
I would. Yes, I would indeed. Of course, I might be disappointed once I did.
But it is a strange mask.
It certainly is.
As you say, it's the Lone Ranger there.
That could be a mistake for Jimmy Jack Funk.
Yes,
go that route with Danny Spivey.
Definitely, he backed off at the last moment there in any case. So
Danny Spivey, Alfred, still teaming up, I would assume, in 1987 with the All-American out of Syracuse University, Mike Rotundo.
One would hope so, because they're really a devastating combination together. They've had few, if any, Mars on their record, blots on their record. They've done so well as a team. I want to see them continue that.
Handful of hair gets him out, ducks underneath a double one. Oh, high cross body, whoa! Almost ended up in our lap here. Spivey got the worst of that.
Yes, he did. That was an excellent move by Funk. It shows that somewhere in that, underneath that mask, he's beginning to think wrestling a little more, rather than just trying to hammer his opponent into the ground.
I think the Golden Boy got the wind knocked out of him. Now he's literally at the mercy of Jimmy Jack. Referee screaming for a clean break in the ropes, highly unlikely.
Really, he's having difficulty already with these two. Man. Spivey hasn't been able to use his height to any advantage, and if he lies around like that, Jimmy Jack Funk is going to crawl all over him.
Deliberate clothesline right in front of the referee on the top rope. Could be construed as a automatic disqualification in my book, man.
Yes, and that was a very haphazard attempt at covering Spivey there. A little sloppy on JJ Funk's part, but that's to be expected with him.
Reverse chinlock now by Jimmy Jack, who had to spend quite a bit of time, I understand, in the bunkhouse.
Yes, he
They
did.
literally tied him up in there, wouldn't let him out.
No, but now that he's out, he's making the most of it.
Well, let's hope so. Not an easy guy to get by, but he hasn't been all that successful here in the World Wrestling Federation, but he's made life miserable for a lot of people.
He certainly has, and here's where Spivey is using that tremendous height to his advantage.
JJ stuck his finger right in the eye of the Golden Boy, and there goes Spivey. Whoa, hard. Onto the floor here in the Boston Garden.
I think it looks as if Jimmy Jack Funk was in danger of losing his mask there. He's tying some strings at the back of it.
I could get him some crazy glue if you want to call a timeout here.
So maybe your wish was almost granted there.
He's had trouble with that since the match started. He's going to help him back in here.
Yeah, the hard way, I think.
Oh, nice block by Danny in the left hand. He's a southpaw. Another block and another big left. Oh, snapped him right on that top rope once again.
That was another good move by Jimmy Jack Funk because he had two shots at Spivey, both were blocked, and yet he still had something up his sleeve to come back with.
He does some of those little spurt things that are good, but unfortunately they don't
Running
come
slam.
often enough. Power slam. Nailed him with it. Look at that, it didn't even go for the cover.
No, tremendous power. He's going to try something, and that's not really his style.
High risk move. Nailed him right between the eyes. Now he's going to go for the cover. I think he's a little late with that.
Yes, he was. And he didn't get the full force of that coming off the top rope there that he would like to have done. He missed a little bit also with that clothesline.
Oh, look, he's going for a bulldog of his own. Oh, got thrown off and rammed right into the turnbuckle. Full speed ahead.
I think he underestimated Spivey there. He thought he'd put the finishing touches to Spivey, but he hadn't, obviously.
Spivey nails him downstairs, and there's that big roundhouse left again. Funny because the patented finish hold of the Golden Boy is in fact a bulldog as well.
Absolutely. I think the hooded man there was trying to make a mockery of him. Oh,
backdrop. JJ in trouble and backing up. Timeout. He would like a little timeout. Unfortunately for him, there is no timeout.
No, Spivey was showing a little ring weariness there because he had trouble administering that backdrop. But he's coming back a little better now.
Well, that's not hard to understand. He's been thrown in and out of the ring now a few times.
Yes.
Got clothesline on the ropes a half a dozen. Oh, what a back shot.
Woo.
What a clothesline by the Golden Boy.
What a clothesline. My word.
Jimmy Jack in deep trouble right now. Follows him right in. Goes for a sunset reverse roll up. Shoulders are down. It's over.
What a clothesline. He hit him with. It's the best I've seen.
He followed him in 100 miles an hour and really nailed him.
Here's your winner, the Golden Boy, Danny Spivey.
Danny Spivey with another impressive victory here in single competition in the Boston Garden. Let's go back and take a look at how he polished off. Here comes that clothesline, Alfred.
In he goes.
Follow
Comes
him
out.
right
Look
in.
at this. Boom. Oh.
Almost
Nearly
did a
jackknifed
360.
him. Yes. Jackknife. There was absolutely nothing that the Jimmy Jack Funk could do about this now. It's purely academic. Follow that up, put him in, and roll him back up. Pin those two shoulders. 1, 2, 3. A perfectly executed fall.
Very impressive victory for the Golden Boy, Danny Spivey, here in the Boston Garden.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First, from Downers Grove, Illinois, weighing 253 pounds, Leaping Lanny Poffo. His opponent from Sunset Beach, Hawaii, weighing 275 pounds, the magnificent Muraco. And Mr. Poffo has a poem which he has written for this evening.
To make a Don Muraco speech is not too hard for some. You need a word that rhymes with beach and one that rhymes with bum.
Short and sweet by Leaping Lanny Poffo. Not to the liking of the magnificent one, Don Muraco. Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside in the Boston Garden with Lordship Alfred Hayes.
Short and sweet.
He
to the
announced
point.
at 275, but he's close to 300 in my book.
Yes,
I don't
looking
believe
at
I've
him
ever seen him any bigger than he is right now.
No, and in my opinion and in my book, he is the coldest and most brutal of all wrestlers that I've ever seen in the whole of my wrestling career.
Well, I think he had the dubious distinction in 1986 of putting more guys in the hospital than anyone else in the World Wrestling Federation.
That was his record, yes, and he's proud of it, believe it or not.
And the devious one, Mr. Fuji, very conspicuous by his absence.
I wonder where he is.
Maybe out buying a new tux, I don't know.
Yes. I wonder if he's celebrating Japanese New Year or something.
I don't know when that falls, Alfred, whether it comes later on or before or during or...
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Poffo looks in great shape.
He certainly does.
Starting to bulk up. He told me for 1987 he was going to bulk up and put on about 25 additional pounds, all in the right places, and still be able to do all that aerial stuff that he does.
I wonder if he could be so lithe and so flexible.
Well, there it is, the one-hand backflip right over and into an arm wringer, takes Muraco over. Muraco up quickly. Oh, handful of hair got him out of trouble. Kip up by the youngster, complaining about the hair pull.
They were great moves by Poffo, but quite ineffectual against Muraco. You just can't hurt this man. He is so big, so tough, so powerful. Difficult to hurt him.
Former Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. Won it in Madison Square Garden. Took it away from Pedro Morales.
Yes, and that was a feat. Mr. Everything, as you called him. Muraco did that when Pedro Morales was on a real roll, a real tear as well.
In his prime, so to speak.
Yes, absolutely.
Muraco taking the easy way out, goes immediately to the ropes to break the hammerlock by leaping. Of course, Poffo been extremely successful since his coming here to the World Wrestling Federation.
Absolutely. He's taken the role of aggressor in this particular match. He obviously has a game plan to take the battle to Muraco. I don't know whether that's advisable or not, but Muraco is a notoriously slow starter. He could surprise him.
He likes it better when it goes 25, 30 minutes, and then he gets warmed up.
Yes.
And then he becomes extremely dangerous.
Yes, very, very, very vicious and very violent and very brutal.
Number of reversals here on the hammerlock, and leaping ends up with it. And Muraco looks like he's going to go to the ropes with it once more.
Which he does. And quite honestly, Muraco has such powerful arms, it's difficult to visualize anybody, let alone Poffo, being able to damage him in that respect.
Talk about the world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan, and 24-inch pythons. Muraco is not too far from there.
No, it's not, definitely not. I think power-wise, he may have the edge on the world champion.
Well, at least leaping, he's got a plan. As you said earlier on, he's going to work on that left arm and shoulder and pick out a spot on the big guy and try to, oh, look out. Drop down, oh, look at that, beautiful cartwheel and kip there. And Lanny is showing us that he hasn't lost any of that speed.
No, that was excellent strategy by Poffo, because he was surprised rather by what Muraco did, but it still didn't faze him. So far, I'm extremely impressed with what Poffo is doing.
What a filthy display by Muraco. He blew his nose on the floor, Alfred. Did you see that?
That is a shocking thing.
That's disgusting.
That really is.
Probably learned that from Fuji.
Yes, but I don't think the referee is going to disqualify him for such a move.
Oh, look at that. Suckered him right in. gave him an arm and brought the knee up right into the solar plex area. And now Muraco starting to unload with the heavy artillery.
And he certainly can. Muraco can knock you out in an instant.
Got a lot of tape on. Oh, look at the neck snap.
What a move by Muraco.
Chiropractor would charge you quite a bit for that particular movement right there.
I'm sure he would. But he might be sued for malpractice too.
Oh, look at that elbow over backwards. Down onto the hardwood floor here in the Boston Gardens go leaping Lanny Poffo. He's not leaping very much right now.
No, Lanny Poffo had all of this match in the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then just one shot with the knee to the stomach of Poffo by Muraco changed the whole course of this bout.
But
the pendulum's gone the other way.
Look at the guts on the youngster trying to get back in there.
A little foolhardy trying to come back so quickly. He should have taken his time.
Watch out. Oh, beautiful atomic drop, well executed by the Magnificent One.
And he does it so easily. But here's his cold brutality beginning to show now.
Front face lock, punishing hold. He's looking into the camera saying, "Hi, Mom." You believe that? Give me a break, Don.
Really? I'm sure his mother wants to see him doing this.
Oh.
Maybe she does. Who knows? Who can tell?
Administering some punishment now with that front face lock. Referee's actually got to reach under there and make sure that that's not a chokehold. And the referee did not do that. Paying for with every move now. I think he tried to throw him out, and Lanny got that right foot up front there and stopped him. Oh, neck breaker.
Oh, what a move by Muraco there.
Right down on the back of the head of Lanny.
The youngster now is finding it very, very hard to hold his defense against Muraco, but he is a resilient youth, and he may yet show us something.
Look at that!
Just as I said that, he did.
Leaping, brought those knees up just at the last split second and caught the Magnificent One right in the lower abdomen area. But here he comes. And Lanny is waiting for him. The youngster's got that adrenaline flowing now. That right hand is doing some damage. Right on the jaw, down goes the big guy. Oh, look at this. Showing us some power. Lanny now going. This is his favorite move. It could be all over. No, he couldn't get it.
Oh, the power of Muraco there. Although he's taken tremendous punishment, he was still able to push him out. Look at this, a power slam.
Oh, got caught with a power slam. Hooks the leg. Goodbye.
You got to hand it to Muraco. He really is a magnificent wrestler.
Looked for a moment like it was all over, but in fact it wasn't.
The winner of this match, the Magnificent Muraco.
The Magnificent One, Don Muraco, showing us that ring experience. Here it comes.
Tremendous slam here by young Poffo. He goes for his finishing hold and absolutely executes it well. But look at the power of Muraco right up both hands.
He didn't hook a leg or anything, Alfred. He
No.
might have got Muraco with that move had he hooked a leg.
A little inexperience there, but here more inexperience because look, trap, power slam, a tremendous power slam.
Now look at that leg
And
hook.
then hook.
Actually almost a cradle position, and that's all she wrote for leaping Lanny Poffo here in the Boston Garden.
A great professional wrestler in every aspect.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Now entering the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 249 pounds, Greg the Hammer Valentine. And his opponent making his way towards the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing 232 pounds, Dick the Rebel Slater.
Dick the Rebel Slater making his way down to the ring here in the Boston Garden. Gorilla Monsoon in the broadcast position with Lord Alfred Hayes. This guy is exciting in my book, Alfred.
He really is. He made his debut in the middle of 1986 And now he's hoping for much bigger things here in 1987. He has a 100% record, but he's laying it on the line here tonight against Valentine because Valentine is nobody's fool.
Greg the Hammer Valentine, one of the most feared men in professional wrestling, and rightly so. Crippled a number of individuals, such as Chief Jay Strongbow, literally put him out, sealed a casket on his career.
And rewrote the record book with his partnership with Brutus Beefcake as a tag team.
Did a number on one Tito Santana, put him in the hospital, had to have knee surgery.
Yes.
Just a nasty individual.
Yes, and he's liable to do the same to the Rebel this evening.
Joe Morella, third man in the ring. Got a few boos as he come out. He looks a lot like Danny Davis. I think that's why he got booed, Alfred.
Do you think so?
Yes.
I don't think so. He seems like a nice young man to me. He's always seems in control of his matches.
But from the third or fourth tier in the balcony here in the Boston Garden, he appears to look like Danny Davis to a lot of people.
Well, there is one thing about he's a little conceited, I've noticed.
Yes. You mean Danny Davis or Joe Morella?
No, Joe Morella.
Oh, Joe Morella, yes. Hammer backs up the Rebel into the corner. He's got the hammer written on the back of his tights, I guess, in case he loses him or something. Referee screaming for a clean break, steps right between them. That's a good way to get knocked right out.
Oh, really? Especially with these two in the ring.
You know, you'd be on the next Greyhound back to wherever you came from. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out type affair.
Well, the referee is getting back in there again, and he nearly caught that boot.
Oh, what a reverse knife edge.
I don't think Valentine was ready for such force. In fact, he's going to get a lot of respect now. Slater's going to get all the respect he wants from Valentine due to that one particular knife edge.
Valentine saying he hit me right in the throat, ref.
Well, it was a little bit lower than that, but it was perilously close to an immediate disqualification there.
Valentine, a very dangerous person. As the match goes longer, he becomes more dangerous.
He does. The first 5 minutes, he doesn't show too much, and then he begins to warm up. You go to that 20-minute mark, and he is extremely dangerous.
He and Brutus Beefcake still looking for the championship, which they literally lost in the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, WrestleMania in 1986. They're looking to regain that still, Alfred, I do believe.
And I think they could. I saw them just a few weeks ago, and they look just tremendous to me. They don't seem to have lost any edge by not having that championship. And Brutus Beefcake is in super condition, and Valentine, we know, always in great condition.
Well, Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith looking very shortly now to be reigning champions for a year.
Yes, it will be about another 2 or 3 months, and they will have achieved that.
And boy, they have met some stiff competition.
Yes, nobody expected them to win that championship in the first place during WrestleMania 2, but they did, and they've clung to it rather tenaciously since.
Look out, hard in the corner, but wow, did he telegraph that move? And the Rebel was long gone. Now the Rebel unloading. Snapmare takes him over. Oh, make it a little tough driving home later on. He only got one eye to see out of.
He really just ground the heel of his boot right into the face of Valentine then.
Takes him over with
well at all.
Nice side mare by the Rebel. What was that tune was playing when he came out? Was that Dixie, Alfred? Some kind of an upbeat Dixie? Because I really didn't recognize it.
No, I didn't either. But he was dancing to it just the same.
Oh, look at this. Valentine used the tights for a little leverage there.
But the referee was onto him, saw that straight away and warned him too. Just a verbal warning.
Monetary warnings mean so much more.
They do, and I think Valentine's had his share of those.
I'm sure he has.
Not his fair share, but he's definitely had his share. Slater is an impressive wrestler. I don't know of any other wrestler, quite honestly, from Virginia in our professional ranks. Gorilla, do you?
Right off the top of my head, no, I cannot say that I do. Oh, shoulder block. Coming off quickly, Valentine waiting for him. Wow. The Rebel just met the hardwood floor here in the Boston Garden.
It just goes to show you with Valentine, he has been battered and bruised from the outset during this bout, but then quite calmly flicked Slater right over the top ropes there, as if nothing had been happening to him. He's impervious to punishment, and he seems to be immune to pain as well.
World Wrestling Federation picking up right where it left off in 1986 as we're looking at a capacity crowd here once again in the Boston Garden. Hottest ticket in town. Valentine dropping those hammers right now.
Slater's got to keep moving around now. He mustn't make himself a sitting target for Valentine, because Valentine will, as his nickname says, just hammer him into that canvas.
His father was the same way.
Yes, he was.
The legendary Johnny Valentine.
What a wrestler. What a powerful man.
Going to work on the hamstring area right now. Is the hammer indeed. You can bet that Brutus is watching from the wings somewhere.
Probably right now with a big smile, a grin on his face, because Valentine looking a little helpless in the beginning moments of this contest, but now in full control.
Oh, going for the figure four. He got caught up in a small package. Right in the center of the ring. Oh, 2 count only. Boy, was that close.
Oh, Slater is so devious in a way. He nearly had him there. You can never count him out.
The Rebel not too sure exactly where he is right now, swinging wildly. Not blocking.
I have the feeling he's setting Valentine up, you know.
Uh-oh, it's turned into a fisticuffs match. Valentine's going down.
Oh, face first into that mat, my goodness. I think he was unconscious as he hit the canvas there.
Why not turn a guy over right there, Alfred? Go for the pinfall. That's what it's all about.
I think he should have done. Right now, I think he wants to hurt his man a little more, though.
Well, when you beat the guy in the center of the ring, you hurt him by taking the winner's share of the purse money.
Yes, that's the way to hurt them.
Valentine backing up and the Rebel moving in for the kill maybe. But as we said earlier on, Valentine most dangerous. He loves to absorb that physical punishment.
Just look at these two going toe to toe. And that might be a mistake by Slater, because Valentine, you're not going to hurt him like that.
Valentine at times during the match seems to be oblivious to pain. Headbutt just stunned him. He doesn't know where he is right now. Irish whip coming up. Followed him right in with a nice elbow. And the hammer's down on the canvas once again.
And that was a heavy, heavy fall that Valentine took there. Slater may just have him now where he wants him.
Valentine leaning right out over our broadcast position here. Might end up with him right in our lap. Count being laid on as the Rebel drops another elbow in. Referee trying to get the Rebel back and give Valentine a chance to get back inside the ring. Now he's in there.
But Valentine in all sorts of trouble here. He'll be lucky if he can weather this particular storm. Slater going.
Neck breaker, well done.
Beautiful backbreaker. But taking his time. Still not covering his man. Second mistake by Slater. A measured knee, nicely done, but maybe a trifle too late.
Nope, foot on the ropes. Valentine knowing exactly where he is inside that squared circle. Unfortunately, he left that leg draped up there, and the Rebel did a number on it. And Valentine looks like he can hardly put any weight right now on that left leg, but now he has no choice. And he's down. Maybe we'll see a figure four by the Rebel.
Yes.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he didn't make it. 2 fingers in the eye will break any hold I know of, Alfred.
Yes, absolutely. Valentine was in all sorts of trouble there, but that suspicious move, I might call it, has got him out of that corner, that jam that he was in. But look at that left leg. He can't put any weight on the heel of that leg.
Dropping the elbow right on the cranium of Slater. Irish whip in now, look out. Sleeper hold right in the center of the ring. Haven't seen Valentine use this very often, but he's got them all in his repertoire. He can do it all.
He has, and he's got power enough in those arms to make this tell.
The Rebel fighting it, but seems to be sagging, trying to cut the flow of blood in the carotid arteries to the brain, of course, and when it doesn't get any oxygen, the lights go out.
They do indeed, and that might be the case now for Rebel Slater, because look at him, he made it.
Couldn't hold that left hand up, but he stuck that right one up in the air, telling everybody here in the Boston Gardens that he's still in this match.
And more importantly, telling the referee that he still has a chance, and he still has a tremendous chance. Look at him, struggling. What? Hart, he's got a back suplex. Oh.
Completely shocking, the Hammer with that move. The adrenaline has to be flowing through the body of the Rebel right now, or he'd never be able to do that.
No, and the Rebel unable to take full advantage of the damage he's just done to Valentine. And now, where's he going?
Rebel going to the outside.
Well, he's having trouble with his balance already.
Very high-risk move. He got caught right in the middle of it. Oh. Valentine was waiting for him, Alfred.
He was.
There's a figure four. We're going to see it now, perhaps. Yes, he's got it on. Oh, no. He blocked it right at the last minute. Now he's got it on. No.
Still
and look at the Rebel pushing up on that right leg.
Valentine unable to put the pressure completely on that leg, although he has a little pressure on it.
Don't forget that left leg of Valentine is hurt as well, and that's the one that's trapped in there.
Slater's trying to risk everything here to turn him over.
He's trying to roll with it.
If Slater doesn't turn him, he's going to be in trouble himself. It's a very high-risk move.
The Rebel fighting his figure four leg lock, and now he's got the advantage as it's Valentine's knee that is feeling the brunt of the pressure right now. And Valentine going for the ropes.
Great move there by Slater. Unable, though, to stop Valentine going for the ropes.
Both guys will have trouble getting to their feet right now, Alfred. Both of them.
They are, and once again, that left leg of Valentine is beginning to show pain that maybe he can't deal with.
Suplex, perhaps. I don't know whether that leg can hold a body weight or not. No, he couldn't get him up. Valentine tries. He got him up. No, he couldn't hold him. Small package by Slater. Right in the center. No. Close, but no cigar.
No, but that was sheer power by Valentine because Slater had him trapped completely.
What a tremendous matchup here in the Boston Gardens. Greg the Hammer Valentine against the Rebel Dick Slater. This one could go either way at any time right now. Oh, look at that leverage hold by the Hammer. And he nailed him right into the turnbuckle, hooks the leg. And look at, the foot was on the ropes.
I think both feet were on the ropes. I don't think the referee caught that. They weren't under the ropes, but they were definitely on the ropes.
Rebel screaming at the referee that I had my foot on the ropes. Maybe we'll be able to tell that the decision obviously is going to stand, but I don't know. Let's go up to our announcer.
The winner of this match, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Well, maybe we'll be able to see it on the replay if, in fact, on the 3 count, the foot was indeed in the ropes. Valentine is ecstatic about the victory. Here it comes right here.
Both men have been going hammer and tongue, and both are very tight here, but look at this tremendous move by Valentine. Down he goes, hits the back of his head. He was unable to protect his head. Valentine lifts that leg. Now look, 1, 2.
The foot is already in the ropes before the 3 count came down. However, the referee was not looking. No. So it'll go in the record books as a victory for the Hammer here in the Boston Garden.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from Scotland, weighing 231 pounds, Scott McGhee. And his opponent making his way towards the ring from the South Pacific, weighing 235 pounds, the Islander Tama.
Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside in the Boston Gardens with his lordship, Alfred Hayes. Why on earth would they boo Scotty McGhee, Alfred?
I really don't understand that, but this should be one of the most interesting matchups of 1987. Both these youngsters have just a tremendous future in front of them. They both showed how capable they are, and Tama in the latter part of 1986 made great strides.
He certainly did, and a lot of that has to be attributed to his partner, Haku.
Yes, definitely. Whereas McGhee was fighting a back injury, he overcame that, and he himself had a strong finish to the 1986 season. So it will be more than interesting to see how both these youngsters can kick off 1987.
Scotty McGhee with a little bit more ring experience, I'm sure, than Tama. But he's got that unbelievable youth and agility and spring in his legs, a thing that is left out, Alfred.
Yes. Actually, McGhee is like a fire plug, and Tama is like a spring coil of just strength in there. He has so much bounce back ability.
Scotty reminds me a great deal of the great Rick McGraw, who passed away. Outstanding individual and wrestler, and body style and technique very similar indeed.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, both those boys were good comrades, you might say. They were good colleagues. They trained together sometimes.
Boy, talk about quickness. We're seeing it right here in the Boston Gardens with these two beauties, Scotty McGhee and Tama.
Yes, they've executed about 10 different moves in less than 1 minute so far.
Made me tired already just watching it.
God, nice move there by McGhee. Trapped that leg, took him down, came up with that hammerlock.
Well, we'll see if we get a clean break here. I'm sure we will. Oh, well, a little push came to shove there.
A little fire there from Tama, but I'd rather see these two youngsters go at it hammer and tongue without trying to bend the rules, just to see which wrestler can really out-wrestle the other without that use of just force, sheer brute force.
You know, it's funny, Alfred, out in the street, these guys, I'm sure, are the best of friends. You get inside the squared circle here in the Boston Garden with approximately 18,000 plus on hand, and strange things happen.
They do. And we must remember that this is a physical contact sport, and it's very, very easy for a person or a contestant to lose his temper.
I'm sure in the back of their mind they're thinking, you know, this guy's a good friend of mine, and however, the loser's share of the purse is considerably less.
Yes, and when they come back, of course, that also has a lot of bearing, because the loser's not going to come back in a good position on the card, whereas the winner will do. Oh, nice
perfectly
shot,
legal forearm shot by Scotty. Sends Tama down to the canvas. He's trying to make sure that he doesn't need to see his orthodontist in the next couple of days. Yeah. Checking out to make sure they're all still there. Nice.
The English boy there showing the referee that was not a foul move, and the referee, yes, agreed with him. It's not.
Another nice short forearm, perfectly legal, but wow, that's a roundhouse right there by Tama. Look out, headbutt, whoa. Put Scotty right down to his knees in a hurry. Nice half snap mare there, takes him over to the canvas.
That was a good move by Tama.
Scotty comes out, counters with a hip lock.
Tama didn't quite clear the mat there. He caught his head, but it still didn't seem to make much difference to him.
Went in for a single leg pick, a nice block there by Scotty. He's in for one of his own.
Good leg dive.
There's that amateur moves coming into play.
Yes.
You never forget that. Once it's in your bloodstream and in your repertoire, you always go back and think about those kind of moves. Greatest character builder I know for the youth of today is amateur wrestling.
Yes, the discipline that those youngsters have to maintain to be any good. And it's a Spartan life being an amateur as well. There's no money for it. We were talking about the experience then of these two wrestlers, and you were saying that Scotty McGhee has the edge in experience, although they're both exceptionally young wrestlers. But as weighed against that, Tama has probably met more experienced opponents than Scott McGhee.
Absolutely fact.
Thank you.
Out of the mouth of his lordship, Alfred Hayes.
Thank you very much.
However, right now, Tama in trouble. As Scotty is going to work on the left foot and leg. And it's underneath the ropes right now. He's going to have to break it. I couldn't stand that. If I was barefooted in there, somebody grabbed me by the foot, I'd be laughing and rolling around. Very sensitive, and that's why I never wrestled barefooted, I guess. Oh, look at that! Big tomahawk chop.
Some tremendous shots there by the Islander.
Inverted atomic drop, he nailed him with it. Perfectly legal maneuver.
Both these youngsters looking exceptionally smart, very fast. Neither of them at the moment showing any signs. Well, maybe Tama is at the moment, but of being beaten. It's difficult to pin a man's shoulders if you haven't really knocked the living daylights out of them.
They certainly have exhibited to me that they're both in great physical condition.
Yes.
Something which you and I don't know too much about anymore, but we
Yes,
do our best.
Yeah, I'm past that stage a few years back. Just a few years back. Scotty got both arms
Chicken wing,
trapped
both of them.
behind him, and that's not a very enviable position to be in. From my own personal experience, I know the feeling of that one.
Turning it into a little bit of a surfboard here. It's a sort of a helpless position. The only way to really come out of this is to come to your knees, get up onto your knees and turn around and get rid of some of that awesome pressure that's being put down on you. Of course, he's only 1 foot away from the ropes right now.
Yes, Scotty McGhee has a lot of power in his upper body, and this type of move is really suited to him. Whereas Tama, he has a lot of power in his legs, and he likes to spring around and
he's fighting it. Oh, he almost had it turned around, but Scotty turns it back. Tama thinking about it. What is my counter option here? To turn it in would be seem to be the one that he knows how to do best. But look at that, the power of Scotty turns it 360 degrees right around, and he's still got it. Now shortens up the grip.
Scotty's going to hang on to that grip. He's shortened the grip. He's not going to hurt him that way, but he's going to keep the grip.
He turned it loose, and now he didn't do his homework. That won't hurt Tama. He loves that. You can do that all day. Of course, he wouldn't like a suplex. Who's going to get it? Block by the Islander. Oh, he nailed him with it.
And twisted him at the same time. And Scotty McGhee came down very, very awkwardly from that. And took a really bad blow.
Oh, whipped in and whoa! He rammed that right shoulder right into the steel post. As by the time he got there, Scotty was long gone.
Tama underestimated the comeback ability of the young Englishman there.
Scotty gone to the outside, but he got trapped up there. He's caught. Oh, wow, that's halfway across the ring. Tama coming down now. Oh, he got nailed.
He really did get nailed, but the Englishman now is taking some heavy blows to his back, which is already a little suspect.
Things looking good. A nice forearm uppercut and another one. English style, I might add.
Yes, and so effective as well. Especially the way Scotty's putting those in.
Reversal. Look out. Oh, he just let him go right by him.
Look at this.
Oh, big headbutt right to the sternum area. And it's Tama now going to the outside. And he's going up there like grease lightning.
And this is where he excels. He absolutely
a high flyer, cross body, hooks the leg, referee way out of position, and he still gets a 3 count. Actually, he beat him by about a 5 count, Alfred.
Yes.
Referee was so far out of position, he had to go all the way around to make the count.
Here is the winner, Tama.
Tama chalking up another impressive victory, this time in the Boston Garden. Let's go back and take a look. Here it comes. Nobody home.
No, a miss there, and that was most unfortunate. But look at this move by Tama. A headbutt right to the heart, and then he takes his time because he knows he's got his man beaten. Even so, Scotty still gets to his feet. And this is where this young man excels on that particular part of the ring. Watch the height. Just tremendous height. Misses a little bit, like you said, Gorilla, but still has the ability to take that leg and hold it there for the 1, 2, 3.
Haku will be very proud of his partner, Tama, as he goes on to victory.
This match is for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. One fall with a 1 hour time limit. Here is the champion, accompanied by Elizabeth from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 239 pounds, Randy the Macho Man Savage. And the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 241 pounds, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside with his lordship Alfred Hayes in the Boston Garden. The Intercontinental Championship belt on the line. As down to the ring comes the living legend, Bruno Sammartino. And look at this, Savage a little reluctant about letting the guy inside the ring. Elizabeth is still in there. And Sammartino is hot.
He is, and Sammartino obviously poses the biggest threat to the reign of the Intercontinental Champion.
Hiding behind Elizabeth, give me a break. Look at that despicable display. What is that? Oh, look at that. He spat at it. Referee's got to get Elizabeth out of there. Oh, Sammartino nails him from behind. And we're underway. Sammartino going to work. Savage trying to sneak out of there. But he's caught by the former champion. He said that Sammartino was an old washed-up has-been, Alfred.
I think he's finding out that is not the fact. That is not the case at all.
Looking for somewhere to hide, and of course Sammartino preventing him from getting outside the ring. It's been all Sammartino since the bell rang.
And Sammartino is determined not to be denied. He has taken this attack right to Savage. He hasn't given him 1 instant to breathe, let alone to react.
This capacity crowd chanting Bruno as he's done for so many years here in the Boston Garden. And he is in tremendous condition.
He really is. This is his old stomping grounds. And this is where Bruno is best, right here in the Gardens.
He's got Savage in a whole lot of trouble right off the bat. This is the worst I've ever seen the champion look.
I've never seen him look this bad before.
He's outside.
I would say his title is in definite jeopardy here.
Oh, look at that.
He's trying to shield
Elizabeth
himself
right in
again.
front of him again. Bruno doesn't know what to do. I don't blame him. Oh, look at that. Sammartino turned around and tried to get back into the ring and was clobbered by the champion from the outside. rammed him. Savage inside. Sammartino, the former champion, out on the deck, hurt.
Well, you know, Gorilla, they all say that Elizabeth's an unwilling partner in this and that Savage uses her, but I think it's a conspiracy between the two of them myself.
Could possibly be that, in fact.
And I don't think they gamble at all on the fact that the other wrestler won't hit them. I think they just go in there knowing that he won't. And that really is not right, not at all. And now look what's happened to Bruno down there.
Sammartino once again, rammed face first right into the steel railing. Out of the steps here. As Savage continues the punishment. Look out!
And Savage
bombs away. Right on the back of the neck of Bruno.
And that's how he's beaten practically every one of his opponents. He knocks them silly on the outside, throws them back in, and then pins them with ease. And this is what he's going to do again.
Savage wasting a whole lot of time here.
And Elizabeth has done the damage, and he's told her to go back to the dressing room, and she's gone. And now look at Savage.
Elizabeth has been ushered out of here by the security, and now the Macho Man out, going to the top once again.
But look at Bruno, he's coming to his feet. But he got caught again. I thought Bruno might just make that.
Sammartino with a desperation move sticks a finger right in the eye of the champion. Boy, this has been a war since the bell rang.
Bruno beginning to recover from that savage attack that was launched against him outside the ring. And Bruno in the confines of the ring is extremely dangerous and very, very capable. Once again, it looks as if Savage is in trouble.
And now it's Bruno taking the play away from the champion. That's the old Sammartino that everybody knows.
Sammartino's going to give it to him now.
The Boston Gardens is going bananas as the living legend continues to apply.
Big tackle coming. Boot right to the midriff of Savage. How much more punishment can Savage take? We know Bruno took a lot and weathered it. In fact, Bruno wasting just a little time. But I think he knows where he's got his man, and now he's making him suffer.
Sammartino earlier on stated that he did not want any part of the Intercontinental title. He just wanted to get his hands on this guy and pay back for some of the derogatory remarks that Savage made about the living legend Bruno Sammartino, and he is in fact doing that.
He is. He's certainly not washed up by any means. Bruno Sammartino looking every bit as good as he did just a few years ago.
Champ caught it with a well-placed boot as Sammartino was looking for the backdrop. Dropped his head down momentarily. Wow. They both hit head-to-head, and the champion is out on the floor. Boy, they've spent a lot of time outside the ring in this one.
There really has. Savage dragging him out.
Dragging Sammartino out with him as they go to work.
And there's no doubt about it, Savage is always the governor outside the ring, but Bruno seems to have turned the tables on him.
Referee laying the count as the action going on right here in our side of the ring. Sammartino, here's the count. Look out! A chair right into the back of Sammartino. And Savage dives in under the rope, and there's the bell.
Referee rang for that bell. Savage thinks he's the winner, and I believe indeed he is.
Savage maybe made it back in before the 10 count. Let's get the official decision.
The winner.
Bruno's coming in from behind. A big boot to Savage.
Sammartino.
As you said,
from the back, but Bruno was counted out.
Bruno doesn't care.
Look at the bear hug.
Maybe inverted atomic drop.
Sammartino slapping on a bear hug. Referee trying to break it. He'll never be able to pull those arms apart.
No, those powerful arms around Savage. Look at Savage. He is in dire trouble there. Two more referees in the ring, and they won't break that. They're not going to break that.
And still not successful.
That is a Superman in there.
Sammartino squeezing for all he's worth, and the champion is down.
The champion's legs just buckled. There's no more breath in his body. They better get somebody in to pull Sammartino off.
Sammartino still holding on to that bear hug, and the champion screaming.
Sammartino could injure him severely
here.
Here
Some additional help.
They better try and get him off, whatever they do.
It's Rotundo, Spivey, Tama, Corporal, Kirchner, Scotty McGhee. They're trying to get Sammartino off him.
They can't break those powerful arms. And Savage must be in dire trouble, dire pain.
Finally broken loose. And Savage cannot hardly breathe.
Look at Bruno, he's moving 5, 6 wrestlers. He carried them all on his shoulders over there just to get at Savage.
Sammartino still struggling to get at Savage, but boy, did he do some damage to the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. Took 6 of them to pull him off of the Macho Man Randy Savage. Look at Sammartino, he still wants a piece of him. And this capacity crowd is on its feet. They like what they've seen here, regardless of the outcome of this match.
Bruno was like a Superman there tonight. Just incredible.
Their feet. 18,000 plus.
You're right, Gorilla. He didn't care about the title. He wanted a piece of Savage.
Let's get the official word.
The winner of the match by a count out, Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Well, he might have won the battle, but he certainly lost the war, Alfred. Let's go back for some of the earlier action here in the Boston Garden as Sammartino comes back from outside.
After being counted out,
the bell had already rung, and wow, look at that.
Just a tremendous right foot to the back of Savage, and from here on in, Savage couldn't do a thing. Watch these massive arms clamp themselves around Savage.
Slapped the bear hug on and refused to turn it loose, but the Macho Man went on to victory. We haven't seen the last of this feud.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from the jungles of Samoa, weighing 301 pounds, Sika. And his opponent from Fort Bragg, North Carolina, weighing 263 pounds, Corporal Kirchner.
The caissons keep rolling along here in the Boston Garden. Gorilla Monsoon along with his lordship, Alfred Hayes. Where are the stars and stripes? There they are. 82nd Airborne indeed. Certainly got his work cut out for him, Alfred, and Sika, who now under the tutelage of the Wizard.
Absolutely.
Looks like he, in 1987, is the largest that I've ever seen him. He hasn't missed too many meals.
Definitely not. Kirchner, he gets himself psyched up for a match more than any other man I've ever seen. But as opposed to that, if we get a shot of Sika's face at all, he always has such an intent look upon his face.
Looks like he's always looking like he's waiting for dinner.
Yes, just look at that face.
Someone rang the dinner bell.
I don't know, but look at that. There is purpose in that gaze, is there not? Just look at that face.
How'd you like to meet him in a dark alley somewhere, even a well-lit alley for that matter?
I feel nice and comfortable sitting here outside the ring. That is, of course, until he comes outside the ring.
Well, he's not going to do anything. Chant going out, USA, as the Corp is getting them wound up here. Capacity crowd on hand in the Boston Garden for World Wrestling Federation action. Boy, are they getting it. Corp makes up for a lot of inexperience by having all that adrenaline flowing in him all the time.
Really. And the people really do get behind Kirchner as well, which helps him tremendously. However, he's going to need every little piece of help he can get against this man.
Well, he's got to use his speed and agility to get around this big guy. If he tries to bang heads with him or tries to match power with him, he's going to come up with a short end of the stick.
Yes, and although I don't see the Wizard around anywhere, I'm sure spiritually he's in the head of Sika, or at least he claims to be.
Well, he claims also to be at around 38,000 feet most of the time and in direct communication with the late Grand Wizard.
Yes.
Side headlock by the Corporal. Sika just, wow, got rid of him like a bad habit.
Yes. That side headlock had no effect at all upon the Wizard, upon Sika.
Call him anything you like, Alfred. He won't know the difference.
No, I didn't understand that. I suppose that was in Samoanese.
At one time, co-holder of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship as well.
Yes, and what a powerful man he was even then. But now he's at least, I'd say, 40 pounds heavier than in those days.
Oh my God, yes. He and Afa were the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions under the tutelage of Captain Louis Albano, now retired.
Yes, I believe he's in the advertising world now.
Is that what it is?
Well, that's what I've heard.
Ducked underneath the big roundhouse, and the Corporal unloading with some rights here, trying to get the attention of the big guy. Standing drop kick sends him down. Go ahead and do it, Hart.
Well, I don't know why Kirchner is waiting there, but the longer he waits, the less chance he has of really punishing Sika, because Sika will stay like that just as long as he wants to. And sooner or later we're going to see Sika change his mind about just laying down like that.
Indecision on the part of Corporal Kirchner as he goes now to a toe hold. He might be able to tickle him into submission, Alfred. might try that.
Well, for the punishment that this fellow absorbs, I suppose you could try another line of trying to make him submit.
Unblemished record since returning here to the World Wrestling Federation. Undefeated indeed, Sika.
How could he possibly hurt those tree trunks of legs there? Those huge feet. I don't think you can bend those sufficiently to make him submit either.
No, but you might try to rearrange some of the toes. That might.
Well, that would be an idea.
Well, that's the second time now he's threatening to stretch out the hamstrings of Sika, and still showing me that indecisive. Well, he dropped that one on him.
He didn't seem to be able to make his mind up there what to do, and in the end, he did drop a suspect type of leg on Sika, and I'm surprised the referee didn't admonish him more severely than he did then.
Good shot right there of some of the 16 banners hanging from the rafters here in the Boston Gardens, showing us exactly what the Boston Celtics are all about. Well, he hesitated once again, and now he's paying for it.
Sika moving quite slowly, very purposefully, and he's almost sinister in the way he approaches his task of trying to beat Kirchner, if indeed he can.
Digging the fingers now right down into the trapezius area. Very, very painful, as you can see on the face of Corporal Kirchner. Well, those feet are just like cement blocks.
Yes, they are. And also they make a good foundation for him in the ring. They're like suckers there. You can't get him off his balance.
Well, they say you can't build a big house on a small foundation. They certainly took that into consideration. Look at that kisser.
Oh, dear, yeah.
What a rude awakening Sika will give you. Chant going out USA, trying to give some support here to Corporal Kirchner. Oh, ran right into there. He was looking for a shoulder block, and he got caught with a clothesline by Sika.
Although Sika moves quite ponderously, and he looks as if he may be an awkward moving person, when time demands or the incident demands, he can move very rapidly and take you by surprise.
Sort of like a rhinoceros. For a short period of time, they can move around pretty good.
Yes. Actually, that's quite a good description for Sika, a rhinoceros.
He reminds me a little bit of a rhino. A rogue elephant.
Yes. I mean, that he has a sort of an armor plating of muscle all around that body. And although he may have consumed one too many meals, it still doesn't seem to make any difference to the way he can last, his durability, or his ability to move around with ease.
I'm surprised at how well he has mastered the English language as well, Alfred. I just heard him say to the referee, "Ask him." As he continues to administer the punishment here to Corporal Kirchner, who has not had a whole lot of success here in the Boston Garden.
No.
Reversal coming up. The Corp caught him. Drop kick caught him with one leg, just slanted the blow. I think the Corporal got the worst of it.
I think he did. He seemed to land on his head. Look at this.
Flying elbow by Sika, but the Corporal long gone. That took some of the starch out of the big guy.
That was a high-risk move for Sika. I've never seen him do anything like that before. And it wasn't a good move by Sika.
Uh-oh, mistake by the Corporal. Tried a headbutt on the big guy. And another reversal. And the Corp goes in hard. Oh, comes out with a clothesline and catches the big guy sleeping. Look out. Oh. Sika about to become airborne. Oh. Caught him right on the side of the head with a headbutt. This one is history. Can't make a mistake like that with Sika, otherwise the lights go out.
The winner of this bout, Sika.
Sika with a most impressive victory here in the Boston Garden. Let's go back to the video replay. Corporal thought he had things going his way. Look at this. Big dive, but the pool is empty. Unfortunately for the Corporal, it was just the beginning of the end. Look at this headbutt. Whammo right into the side of the head of Corporal Kirchner. Could have counted to 50 perhaps. On the victory here in the Boston Gardens, the big guy Sika. The Duke of Dorchester making his way into the ring here in the Boston Garden. And look at him. His record to date. One victory, 2,785 defeats. The one victory coming only last week in the Providence Civic Center.
One fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from Dorchester, Massachusetts, weighing 244 pounds, the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. And his opponent from Syracuse, New York, weighing 245 pounds, Mike Rotundo.
Well, folks, Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside with Lord Alfred Hayes. And the Duke, I actually caught him working out, Alfred, after that victory over Salvatore Bellomo.
He was inspired, huh?
In the Providence Civic Center in less than 3 minutes.
Well, you know, the awful thing was, I was in Europe, so I missed that sole victory that he has accomplished.
But if you can remember, Alfred, the one time that we did interview him here in the Boston Garden, he said that the first time he won a match, he would retire.
Yes, he did.
Because,
he did indeed.
His goal would have been achieved.
Yes. And he beat Bellomo, did he?
Well, he'll have a heck of a hard time getting by Rotundo, I'll tell you that. Mike gets rid of it in a hurry. Nice shoulder block by the Duke. Doesn't bother to follow it up. He's too enthralled with himself. He's still thinking about his victory.
He thinks that maybe another one's coming. His record will go to 2 as against 2,000 odd losses.
2,783, I think was the figure. Got a letter not too long ago in the mail from an individual here in the New England area, stated that he saw the Duke of Dorchester on a wrestling program and said that even though he was 83 years old and in very poor health, he felt that he could beat the Duke of Dorchester.
Let's go.
Just keep it in the ring, fella.
1, 2, 3.
He needs a little dental work.
Yes, he could do with a few partials there, I think.
No way, baby. No way.
What a nasty person he is. 24 hours a day, he's like that.
The strange thing is, although he takes a lot of punishment, he just keeps coming back for more. And quite often it doesn't seem to affect him how much punishment he's taking.
Nice side mirror taking over the All-American out of Syracuse.
The occasional brilliant move, as always, by the Duke of Dorchester.
Screamer, he's a screamer as well.
The funny thing is, you cannot say he doesn't know he's wrestling, because he certainly does.
Oh, he does, in fact.
But he just cannot put 2 or 3 moves together. Now,
Doesn't
why
seem
is
to
that?
have both oars in the water, Alfred.
Do you think that is his problem?
I think it is. Definite low blow there by the Duke. Oh, Rotundo didn't like it one bit, and he's showing exactly how he feels about it.
Rotundo is trying to make him out. He's looking at him. He really can't understand what this fellow's all about.
Standing wrist lock now, turned into a hammerlock immediately. Snap there. Oh, he's going to get a wrestling education now. Oh, look at this, chicken winging
He is.
with the foot.
Rotundo's going to go back with that, and that is going to really hurt.
He never stops moving, though, the Duke. He's always going. Came up with a short end of that hold as well. Tries to roll his way out of it.
Didn't make that one.
Break it clean, under break it clean. 1.
Referee calling for a clean break. Big backdrop.
Oh,
whoa.
what a height to that backdrop. But look at the Duke. I mean, he's almost ready to get up now. And that was a tremendously high backdrop.
He felt that one. Shoulders are down there, but had the right arm already shot out of there. Growling.
Yes.
Like a St. Bernard.
Yes. I like Rotundo. He's quite cool. He's keeping all his posture, and he's showing the Duke how to wrestle.
It's tough because you never know what Pete Doherty is going to do. He's so unorthodox. He doesn't even know himself.
No, he doesn't. And I really think that Rotundo is still trying to work out what is in the mind of the Duke of Dorchester.
Went for an eye gouge to gain control. Immediately backed into the ropes now. It's a tussle here to gain control. No, he's no small guy. He's above that 250-pound mark.
Oh, yes. Thick arms. He moves well. He's got good balance, but something wrong upstairs.
He's very pleased with himself right now. Maybe he's lasted already longer than he thought he would with Rotundo.
I think Rotundo's getting fed up with this. I think Rotundo is thinking now maybe he should finish this man off. That's if he can, of course. You never know, he might not be able to.
Well, I think the All-American, if he loses his cool here, this match will be over very shortly.
Where's he going now?
Look out!
Oh, God! He may fall off here.
Going to the top here. 1! He didn't even make it all the way up there, and he's trapped now. Bounce away.
Oh, my word.
Elbow drop by Rotundo. He's about had it now, I guess.
Yes, I think he's in dire trouble now.
Oh, airplane spin coming up.
A fast one. Oh, my word, look at that.
Chalk up another one on the left-hand side.
Oh,
This one is already over, Alfred. The Duke is down and out.
I don't think Rotundo even needed to take that leg. God.
Look at the Duke. I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, Mike Rotundo.
Mike Rotundo, the All-American out of Syracuse University. Very, very effective.
Yes, the Duke is already trying to make his way back.
Let's go back and take a look at the Duke as he made a fatal mistake here by going up into that high-risk area, the top turnbuckle. Rotundo immediately taking advantage of the situation.
Drop that short elbow on him. Throw him into
Look at this airplane spin coming up. Let's go back to live action if we can. Inside the ring as Rotundo is trapped in there with a dream team, and they're doing a number right now. Wow, I can't believe it.
Well, Rotundo was standing with his back. He was just leaning over the ropes talking to somebody.
What a number they're doing here. And look out, here comes Spivey. The tag team partner of Rotundo came out just in the nick of time.
Spivey shouted out what's going on, but it was apparent what was going on.
Well, thank God that the Golden Boy was close by, or things could have gotten really out of control here. We'll be back in just a moment.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from San Francisco, California, weighing 267 pounds, Brutus Beefcake. And his opponent from Eagle Pass, Texas, weighing 350 pounds, Blackjack Mulligan.
All business since his return here to the World Wrestling Federation with a vendetta, saying he's going to clean it up.
And he might just do that.
Boy, he might.
He is a big, big man. I would imagine in the vicinity of 6'9", thereabouts.
Mountain
Gorilla.
of humanity, yes. 6'8.5", 6'9". Got to be close to that 400-pound mark.
Approaching 400 pounds. His arms are just enormous. His back spreads.
Look out, don't turn your back on the hammer. Oh, he did. And he got clobbered. This is not a tag team match, ref. What are you doing? Valentine has no business in the ring. Oh, there goes a referee.
Well, they don't care about him.
They just want to do some damage.
I can't understand why they're both in the ring there, and the referee is not able to do anything about it.
This match should be over right now. Why doesn't the referee call for the bell? In the meantime, Big Blackjack taking a tremendous beating here at the hands of both Valentine and Beefcake.
Well, if Blackjack can weather that part of this match, with both these men having attacked him viciously, very viciously indeed, perhaps he might be able to manage to stage a comeback himself and do something about it.
Threw everything at him but the kitchen sink, and the big guy's on his knees, but he's starting to unload with some big right hands, and Bruno is the recipient right now. Wow. No way. Mulligan needs to get to his feet here. Oh, Brutus with a big leg drop and nobody home. And Blackjack coming up. A big right hand in the midsection. Brutus pounding away, but the big guy's trying to get... Oh, he made it. He's on his feet. Look out.
Look at the size of him compared to Brutus. Brutus himself is 6'5".
Beefcake, the recipient of that big right hand. Look out. Clothesline city.
Oh, those massive arms. Cut down Brutus there as if he was just a matchstick.
He got the big guy riled up. Watch out. Flying elbow. He nailed him with it. Get the shower ready. It's over.
Oh, the big man made short work of Brutus in the end.
Let's get the official word.
The winner of this match, Blackjack Mulligan. This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from Reno, Nevada, weighing 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And his opponent from Mudlick, Kentucky, weighing 305 pounds, Hillbilly Jim.
And brute strength of the Hart Foundation, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, former professional football player, said it wasn't rough enough for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't like the helmets and the shoulder pads and the rib pads.
He wanted to take more punishment. He said they were sissies wearing all that stuff. And he's learned a lot too from his tag team partner, Bret Hart. He's learned that fastness. They've worked out a lot together. They're a remarkable team. We must face that too. But even so, Jim Anvil, as a singles wrestler, he's certainly made a name for himself.
Hillbilly Jim always in a great mood. Whether he wins, loses, or draws in a match, he's always wanting to shake hands with everybody. Look at the Anvil. He doesn't want to shake hands. No telling what's in the pockets of those bib overhauls either.
And no, he's been known to produce something or other from those pockets from time to time.
Got on those spanking new, well, they're not new now, but they still look new because they're patent leather wrestling boots that were given to him, in fact, by Hulk Hogan.
Really?
For his first matchup as a professional wrestler.
Well, I would imagine the size of those two, Hulk Hogan and Hillbilly Jim, that they're the only boots that would fit him.
Probably so. Side headlock by the Anvil. Jim gets rid of him in a hurry. Wow. What happened?
Oh, he is a big man indeed.
The immovable object met the irresistible force.
Yes.
And Hillbilly's going to try a shoulder block. No, nothing happening. Ha, look at the Anvil laughing at him.
Oh, he's happy about that.
He's saying, come on, do it again, do it again. That was fun. Hillbilly is willing to oblige. Here he comes. Oh, he came off with a chop right on the top of the head of the Anvil. Sent him down to the canvas. Hillbilly having a good time right now at the expense of the Anvil. Wants to shake hands.
Hillbilly Jim really enjoys his wrestling.
Just have maybe a little test of strength here. Anvil said, look, I know you're taller than I am. Bring the hands down here. We'll show everybody who's more powerful. Now we get the lockup. Wow, went downstairs immediately. Putting Hillbilly down to his knee.
A little devious action there by the Anvil.
Oh, double leg pick.
Oh, a smack round the face to humiliate him.
Charging in and an arm drag. Didn't expect to see that from Hillbilly Jim. I don't think he expected us to see it either.
No, and I don't think Anvil expected that. He was the last one.
Got a wrist lock here, but he doesn't really know exactly what to do with it. The Anvil realizing he's got to get to his feet here. He can't have this big guy laying on him for very long.
No, and that was a tremendous show of power by Anvil to come out of that. Long arm. Ooh. I think the Anvil's quite groggy, you know.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't seem to be moving with much fluidity.
Oh, look at this. He's reaching in. He's trying to pick the big... Oh, he does. Whoa! He clotheslined him. Talk about power. The Anvil just showed us some of it as he literally picked up and dropped and clotheslined on that top rope, Hillbilly Jim.
That was a power move if ever I've seen one by Anvil, because he picked that 300 pounds plus Hillbilly Jim up with one arm.
He didn't really have any leverage involved. There was all brute strength of it.
Yes.
He wasn't in a position to get any leverage. Now he's making the big guy pay. Or you'll get an education in a hurry here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Absolutely. Hillbilly Jim didn't expect to be picked up there, and up he went and was brought forcibly down on that top rope. And he's in bad shape now.
Two hands full of whiskers and a big right hand, and Hillbilly's in trouble. Capacity crowd just stunned here in the Boston Garden. As he's manhandling right now, Hillbilly Jim.
Yes, he seems to be trying to crush the face of Hillbilly Jim.
No matter how big you are, when you're down on the canvas and you're on your back or you're on your side, all your power is left you.
Absolutely, and that's exactly where Neidhart wants his man. Well, maybe I'm wrong because he's picked him up, but I would have thought that Neidhart would have kept him in that position down on the canvas where he couldn't do much.
I believe the Anvil was trying to take a chunk out of the forehead of Hillbilly Jim. Big guy's been stunned here in the Boston Garden. Oh, Irish whip coming up. Hillbilly went in hard. Oh, he picked that right leg up. The Anvil telegraphed that one.
He telegraphed it and ran right onto it too.
And he's holding on to the side of his face. And he did some damage with that. Oh, and a headbutt does some further damage.
And it looks as if Hillbilly Jim's found his second wind, because he's picked himself up.
Down for the cover, he's not going to get him.
Hillbilly Jim picked himself up from that awful position he was in, and now the pendulum has swung. And swung back again.
Right to the kisser. Dragging him over into the corner where he can't back up on him. Now the Anvil unloading with everything that he's worth. Oh, there goes the referee.
You can't do that.
No, this match will be over, I'm sure.
He's in trouble. No, he definitely is in trouble.
How many times you need to be knocked down, referee? You're going to ring the bell or what?
I don't think he is. He's going to let him continue.
Referee not even sure where he is. Tapping the Anvil. He's ringing the bell now. It's about time. I'm sure we've had a disqualification here.
Well, let us see what the referee's decision is.
The winner of this match by a disqualification, Hillbilly Jim.
The Anvil doesn't like it, and he says this one's not over yet. Ramming Hillbilly in once again. Oh, he got caught that time.
He's caught him in those huge legs. Boom! Oh, my word.
Oh, he's got a hold of the goatee.
Oh, dear.
Jim says it's payback time, and indeed it is. And there goes the anvil. I don't believe he'll be back.
I don't think so.
Disqualification, not the way that Hillbilly Jim wanted to win this match, but nonetheless, it is a victory for him here in the Boston Gardens. Keep your eye on this guy. Well, I thought the anvil had gone. He's not. He's still here.
No, I think he changed his mind. I think he wants another piece of Hillbilly Jim.
Hey, Neidhart!
And he might get
If
just
you got
the
any
same
guts,
treatment.
boy, why don't you give these people something to see? Come on back in here for about one more minute.
Hillbilly asking for one more minute. 18,000 plus want to see at least another
Anvil's
minute.
coming in. He's coming in for that 1 minute.
I doubt it very much, Alfred.
Why? You're right. You're absolutely right.
Gave all the Bostonians a big thrill, but discretion the better part of valor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bunkhouse Battle Royal. The wrestlers may wear anything they want into the ring as they are thrown over the top rope and hit the ground. They will be eliminated. The last wrestler left in the ring will be declared the winner and win $50,000. Here are the participants.
How much did he say?
50,000. We're underway here in the Boston Garden. Gorilla Monsoon at ringside with Lord Alfred Hayes, and you heard what's coming down. The Bunkhouse Battle Royal, $50,000 to the winner. Figures like that might get me out of retirement, Alfred.
It did
Maybe
really.
you, in fact, for that.
It shook me up, I can tell you that.
$50,000. I love it.
I would love to have won $50,000 10 years ago.
Yes, it was worth about $1.39 today, I guess.
Hillbilly Jim.
Here they come now.
Well, I would say he's one of the favorites for $50,000, wouldn't you?
I think so.
Jimmy Jack Funk.
He would like $50,000.
We're going to see some strange attire here as they're allowed to wear anything they like.
Leaping Lanny Poffo.
What's Leaping got?
A suit of
Sika.
armor. I love it.
Sika just wearing his face.
The Golden Boy, Danny Spivey. Mike Rotundo.
I would say that Mike Rotundo is one of the dark horses here.
Absolutely.
A very capable
Greg
young
the
man.
Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake. The Islanders, Haku and Tama. Dick the Rebel Slater. Scott McGhee. Corporal Kirchner. Cowboy Bob Orton. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Mr. Fuji. Blackjack Mulligan.
Mulligan got a great ovation from the crowd here. They obviously think he has an excellent chance of walking out with the money.
The devious one,
The magnificent Muraco.
Number 64 coming down the runway.
Pete Doherty.
We're not even sure what
Pete
building he's in.
Bundy.
He's just got his plain old street clothes on. You can wear anything you like in this Bunkhouse Battle Royal.
Bundy dressed all in black. He's obviously in mourning for somebody.
Oh, the bell's
And there it
gone.
goes.
Mayhem will begin. It's everybody for themselves. Look at the poet laureate of the World Wrestling Federation, his suit of armor.
Nobody seems to want to get near him.
Oh, look at that. JJ just took a shot at him and the lid went down and he ran into steel.
And Sika is halfway out of the ring. Kirchner's got him, but doesn't seem to be able to quite get him out.
I don't think Lee and Lanny can see too well when that faceplate is down.
No, that might prove to be not such an advantage for him after all.
Uh-oh, look at this. Muraco going to work on Hillbilly Jim, and he gets saved by Haku.
Nobody seems to want to take on Bundy. That is until now. Hillbilly Jim spotted him hiding in the corner there.
Uh-oh, the anvil is out of it.
Anvil gone. The fastest to go. That's a surprise.
There
That's
goes
an
Mr.
upset.
Fuji.
Fuji gone as well. He doesn't like that. Fuji landing heavily on his back on the apron there. Somebody's already ripped the attire of Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Slugging it out in the corner, Hillbilly Jim and King Kong Bundy. Two, I'm sure, big favorites in this Bunkhouse Battle Royal.
And Bob Orton has something wrapped around the neck of Dick Slater. Look out! Look out!
He's not out of there. He didn't
No, he
go to the
wasn't out.
floor. He only made it to the apron.
Sika thought he had Rotundo out, but Rotundo right back in again, trying to drag the remnants of his shirt round his shoulders. Oh, Bundy really
Look
belabored.
out.
Oh,
Spivey is out of there. The
Spivey
golden
out.
boy.
Spivey gone.
We're getting eliminated in a hurry here.
And they're ganging up on Bundy here. That is Kirchner and Rotundo both trying to get rid of Bundy. And I surely hope he doesn't come over here.
Well, the ring has been specially reinforced for this matchup. And Bundy about to drop down here onto our broadcast position. No, he got out.
They just couldn't get that 450 pounds over the top rope. And still the Duke is in there, hammering away at Muraco of all people. Kirchner and Slater have Orton trapped in one corner. And somebody halfway out the ring, I can't quite make out who that is.
Oh, look out.
One gone.
Scotty McGhee is out.
Scotty McGhee's gone. And that Brutus Beefcake was almost gone, but managed to get back in again.
Corporal slugging it out with Sika here. Now look at Orton. He doesn't have a clue where he is.
No, and Tama now is on the receiving end from Bundy and Brutus Beefcake.
Stretcher being called for on the far side of the ring.
Somebody down there and cannot move.
Scotty McGhee. Certainly I hope that he didn't re-injure that back of his.
My word, the Duke has just been slammed in the middle of this ring. That could be disaster.
And it's Orton, but he didn't make it to the floor. He's still in there.
Orton's still there.
Slater trying to put the boots to him.
Orton came out through the middle rope anyway. He didn't go over the top.
Brutus Beefcake has been eliminated.
And still the Duke is in there, believe it or not. Hillbilly Jim has nearly got Muraco over the top rope. Manages to hold on.
The big guns are still all in there. As the Rebel's got his belt off and he's whacking people with it, and I think that's what's busted open a couple of guys.
And Brutus is gone by the look of things.
Definitely, he's out.
And Bob Orton's over.
He's out. And so is Jimmy Jack.
Jimmy Jack's out. Haku got rid of Orton and Slater. Muraco is dangling on the top ropes. Blackjack Mulligan has got him. And he just seems to be holding on.
Look at Orton is helping him stay in there. And Hillbilly's still going to work on Bundy, and there goes
Bundy
Hillbilly.
eliminates Hillbilly Jim. And Haku is trying to eliminate Bundy. Mulligan is almost gone. Mulligan is just hanging in.
Haku saved him right there as he was suspended in midair by Sika. All kinds of action still going on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 men still left in this Bunkhouse Battle Royal. Atomic drop on the Duke, but he's still in there. Oh, and there goes Sika, there goes Valentine.
Valentine's gone. Both out. And there goes Rotundo. Rotundo's gone.
well.
And there goes Haku. Haku's gone. We're down to 6 men. We're
There
down to
goes
5. Tama gone from a great height. And believe it or not, one of the last 5 is still the Doc, the Duke of Dorchester.
Reversal, Muraco up.
Muraco's nearly gone.
He's hanging on. He's still in there. Now he's
Muraco's
out.
gone.
Oh, look out.
That leaves 4 men. The Corporal, Doherty. The Corporal's gone. Big Blackjack Mulligan, King Kong Bundy, and Doherty are the last 3 remaining. And they're both ganging up on Mulligan.
The Duke of Dorchester still left in there with King Kong Bundy, and he's giving directions now to the Duke. He's saying, you go up to the top. Oh, look at that. He's sucking him from behind.
Bundy's got rid of Doherty. That was really a treacherous act there by Bundy,
Boy, did he sucker him.
which just leaves the 2 biggest men left. Bundy, of course,
Look
and
at the
Blackjack
Duke.
Mulligan.
He's coming back in. He's got a steel chair. Oh, look at that. He gave a shot to Bundy.
Bundy's angry. Look at Bundy. Blackjack's got his boot.
Oh, right in the side of the head. And look out. There goes Bundy. And the winner, Blackjack Mulligan. And the Duke goes out once more.
Mulligan making sure that everybody knows he's the winner.
Bunkhouse Battle Royal, and there's your winner.
And the winner of the Bunkhouse Battle Royal, Blackjack Mulligan.
Blackjack Mulligan is saying that he was going to come here and raise havoc in the World Wrestling Federation. He certainly has done that in winning this $50,000 Bunkhouse Battle Royal. Here's what happened right at the end. The Duke was suckered by Bundy, and the Duke came back in with a steel chair and did a number while he distracted him anyway.
Hit him from behind with that boot. Boom! Bundy was halfway up there, and Mulligan finished him off. Mulligan himself had been in trouble many times throughout this, but managed to hang in there. Bundy gone, leaving that man there, Mulligan, the winner. For good measure, here goes Doherty.
That's the 2nd time for the Duke of Dorchester. He was eliminated earlier on, but victorious here, and rightly so, for the Bunkhouse Battle Royal from Texas, Big Blackjack Mulligan.
Making 1987 his year.
Well, folks, we've had tremendous action here on the New England Sports Network this week from the Boston Garden. We thought about mayhem. We had mayhem. We had Bruno Sammartino come out of retirement, the living legend. Although he did not win the match against the Macho Man Randy Savage, we are indeed going to have a return lumberjack of that one next month.
Yes, Bruno was most impressive.
He certainly was, still in great physical condition. And the winner of the Bunkhouse Battle Royal, Big Blackjack Mulligan, Gorilla Monsoon, for his lordship, saying so long.